Nicholas Sardi on right D. Paired up with Hunter Grant. And we're off here. Showtime in member 2. Reginato won the draw, got it back to Guthrie. There's Levi. Levi in. Oh, big hit by Grant as he takes down Levi. Two big bodies fall. Guthrie settles it. Cross ice to Douchman. He tries to get it behind the wing zone. Sardi eludes Evander Levi. One touch pass, just too far for Redmond. He falls. Stepping up is Guthrie. But Marks was all over him. Declan O'Neill working over Guthrie. Here's a loose play at the front of the net. That's turned away by Waugh. Good play by Guthrie. It's the Islanders' first chance. Mackenzie hard on the back check. He bodies Declan O'Neill. Minute gone in the game here. Out come the Islanders. Pass out to Orkish. Has Mackenzie with him. Here's Orkish down low. Mackenzie goes to the net. That was Boutiet. Stick on Orkish. Orkish feeds the point. There's Perry walking in shot and a save by Hunter Waugh.
Perry trying to pick up where he left off the last game, Scott, with that game-winning goal.
Perry with some room there to walk in and fire it. Puck rimmed around. Looks like Daphne tried to turn. He mishandled that one. There's Roberts. Loses it at the red line. O'Donnell tried to swipe it over to his man, but gets it back to White. Flips it in behind Jacob Williams, Islanders' starting goaltender tonight. Emerson Perry retreats, banks it over to Roberts. Just mishandles that one. Roberts tried to stick it around Daphne. Declan O'Donnell centers it off the goal stick of Williams, and that just goes by. Close play right now. Here's Boutiet. Hard shot. A drive to the net. Carter Doyle. Backhand pass. Islanders running around. All the time in the world. Now chopped away is Orkish. He's coming up with the 3-on-1. Has McKinnon McKenzie. There's Orkish shot. Oh, he hits it off the post. O'Donnell will turn it up the other way. Gets caught in the referee's skate. And Long will come back. Gains the wing zone, chips it in behind Waugh. Maurice first one there, reverses it to his teammate, number 5. Out comes Maurice, and a hard back check by Jackson Eiking. Long, good play. Now Aiken picks it up. Maurice back at the point, has Nelson with him. Maurice going to fire a shot into the letters of Jacob Williams, who controls the rebound. 11:56 here to go. You're listening live on CBSN.
Lots of action back and forth here early on in this game, Scott.
Face off now. Long controls it. Tries to spin away from two wing players. Levi in there. He gets that out to Orkish. Nelson tries to go the other way. Levi digs it away. Has Orkish. Onside play. Here's Orkish down low. Shot. Oh, it's turned away by Waugh. Good chance for the Islanders. Nice pass from Levi. And good job by Orkish to stay onside. Now Douchman will rip it behind Waugh. That's too far for the wing defenseman. Here's off the forecheck right now, LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking for the point. Back to Guthrie. He'll put it behind Waugh. Nelson will recover. There's Ferreira on the line. That's into the padding of the Islander player. Wings struggling to get out now. Now they'll just rip it into their own bench at 10:53. And face off to the right of Waugh. Both goalies tested early. No score. McKinnon, McKenzie, Reginato.
Looks like the coaches are mixing up the lines here early on, Scott.
2-on-2. Out to Redmond. Guthrow has him in his sights. Guthrow keeps him to the outside. Settles it for Douchman. Douchman out on the wall. McKenzie around the top of the circle. Chips it over to Guthrow. Islanders trying to get to open ice. Nobody there. Back come the wings. Grant fires that off the boards. Up to Redmond. Will backhand it in behind Williams. There's McKenzie. Lots of clean ice. Has McKinnon with him. McKinnon behind. McKenzie shot. Oh, it's off the post on a quick snapper from Cullen McKenzie. 2 posts. Orkish and McKenzie. Just under 10 to play here. Back come the wings. Good back check by McKinnon, but White gets away from him. That's flipped into the left of Williams. Perry. Swift pass over to Roberts, who gets picked off. That's Doyle calling for it. Perry goes back. Quick pass up to McKinnon. He can't handle that. Boutiette turns and fires. Adrian McLeod receives the puck from Emmy Perry. And again, that's chipped into the Cole Harbour bench.
Good thing those guys got those big, thick jackets on there. Scott protecting from those pucks flying at them.
Sharp-looking jackets. The wings will go with O'Donnell, Dolphny, and Doyle. The 3 up front, Maurice and Nelson back on the points. Reginato, LeBlanc, and Levi. That's a centering puck. Overslides Williams and makes the save. Levi, chip it off the boards. Maurice will turn behind Waugh. Hard pass up to Dolphny, who one touches that. Vander Levi there first. Backhands it in. Nelson behind his own zone. In pursuit is Levi. But away comes Nelson. Has O'Donnell with him. The trailer is Dolphny. Vickers angles his man on the perimeter. He holds him there. Good stick by Reginato, but they turn and fire. Oh, Williams doesn't know where it is, but he keeps it out with the right skate of Jacob Williams. And now back comes LeBlanc. Had Big Grant all over him. LeBlanc ran out of fuel. O'Donnell falls. Now Dolphny gives Guthrow a hack on the hands, loses his glove. There's Grant being pressured by McKenzie. 7:55 to go here in the first frame. Grant steps up on McKinnon. Islanders didn't have anybody open. Now McKenzie. Up on the left side. 14 of the wings. Luke Cody around his own net. Tried to get that one up to Grant. Ferreira in there. Orkish takes a whack at that. Goes behind Waugh. Sardi will take it out, and he'll chip that up the boards here. Now the off the forecheck, it's A-kick with the Ferreira, number 13, Aiken and Ferreira. Oh, stellar play by Guthrow. But as he touches that, Islanders will get called for 2 minutes.
Islanders special teams have been pretty solid so far this year, Scott, both on the PK and the power play.
Cole Harbour, first chance of the game here. Emmett Boutiette. Down to the corner with Marks has trouble controlling that one. Islanders trying to box it up here. Down into Perry. Perry decides to go. Perry will Eat the puck in the corner, battling hard against two wings. Wings do dig it out. And there's McLeod in good position. He'll float a high one down, crossing the goal line. 30 seconds gone. In the minor to Douchman. Back comes Boutiette. Boutiette, the assistant captain, whips one over Williams. That doesn't get out. That's stolen by McLeod. Here's McLeod short-handed with O'Neill chasing him. And a beautiful stick by number 9, Declan O'Neill, to neutralize McLeod. McLeod hard work in there, battling two wings. Under a minute to go here. Back comes the quarterback of the power play, is Boutiette. Guthrow will try and get it out. He can't. That's Carter Doyle who steps up. Mark just touches that and goes for a change. Funny bounce. Almost got to LeBlanc. Maurice down the left side. Toe drag Maurice. He's in. No shot though. Guthrow gets worked by two wings. Here they are again down low. Williams stuffs that one. Wings won't go away. 15 seconds left in the minor. LeBlanc out to press Nelson. Back down to O'Donnell. O'Donnell and Carter Doyle working back and forth. Cross to Maurice. Penalty now over to Douchman. 5-on-5. Nelson walks in. He just missed that puck. That just about went towards Williams. Good kill by the Islanders. Still no score here. U13 AAA action, member 2 arena here. That's out to Williams, and it hits the goal stick and goes in on a centering puck with a puck block for the Wings, but that ends up 1-0 Cole Harbour.
Puck was centered from the corner. Kind of a shot, hit the goalie on the left pad, and then ricochets into the back of the net. Fortunately, break for the Islanders on that one, Scott.
.440 to go in the third. Oh, here's Levi in. Oh, Levi absolutely buries that one off the post and in. And we're back to 1-1.
Puck gets behind both defenders. Levi keeps going through, able to get a clean shot. Beats the goalie under his glove. Just like that, we're in a tie game.
Wings lead didn't last for very long. Islanders capitalized, but it's the Wings coming the other way. Ake it down to Cody. That just goes through the crease and by the leg of Williams. Orkish stops it. Good forecheck by the Wings again. Wings down low. There's McKenzie turned around. Saw Sardi coming. Now flips it up to McKinnon. McKinnon all alone. Wings regroup. Hard pass, that tips the stick of Aikett. It's deflected, icing waved off. Orkish up to McKenzie now, in motion. McKenzie crossing the blue line. Here's McKenzie, tries to dangle in front. Big Boutiette had him lined up. The puck does get back to the point. Here's Perry, fires it on that. That gets blocked by Boutiette. And number 4 turns over to White, cross to O'Donnell. He evades Perry at the line. Back to Max. Oh, what a goal by the Wings on the rush. A great play at the line. And Marks went in there and made no mistake on Williams.
Perry challenged him coming in. He gets around him, turns it into a 3-on-1. Pass over. The other defender had nowhere to go. Goaltender had no chance on that one. Wings back up.
Back and forth action here on CBSN. Cole Harbour Wings leading by 1. 2-1 right now. Guthrow turns. He will gain the zone. Maurice bodies him out. Squirts out to Marks, the goal scorer. Marks, oh, nice play on Douchman to get in. But there's Guthrow with the stick to poke that. Good pinch by Maurice. As he steps up, controls it. Tried to get the puck to the front of the net. There was Max Guthrow there to intercept that one, and he'll fire that one out of play.
Cole Harbour has been using their size to their advantage, taking our players out of the play, causing turnovers.
Wings defensemen taking a few chances on their pinch, but they have seemed to work right now. Maurice was waiting for it, but he was covered. Dauphney in there against Guthrow. Islanders do come away with it. Settling the puck now is Douchman. Douchman looking for options, nobody open. Wings have everybody tied up, but here's Reginato. Top of the circle, Reginato shot, that's kicked away by Waugh. Reginato, Levi battling 2 wings down there. That's shoved up to Carter. Doyle on the far side has Dauphney, number 8, with him. Can't get by Douchman. Doyle pins his man down. In comes O'Donnell on the forecheck. Back to Douchman. There's the forecheck of Cole Harbour. They come away with it. Back to Grant. Grant shot on net. That hits Williams in the Islander logo, and he tracked that one all the way. Hard forecheck by the Wings, creating some chances here against the Islanders. 1:40 left in the first period. Viking behind Williams. His winger falls. Long in the corner here. Defenseman steps up for the Wings. Oh, it just goes wide as Ferreira looked at that one across the goal crease. Long. Now it's intercepted. McKinnon fanned on that pass up to McLeod, but it's Eiking now. He'll try and get it behind the stick of Grant. He can't. Vickers over to Long. Long will lay it up to McKinnon. Ferreira knocks that one down, has Aikett with him. Aikett will send it all the way behind Williams. Cody there picks it up, out to Ferreira, one-times it. And Williams had to be sharp and quick to grab the puck from Ferreira.
Cole Harbour, definitely the more aggressive team right now as we end this period, taking it to the Islanders physically.
53 seconds to go in the first. Kenzie overskates it. Puck still laying there. There's McKenzie down low to chop at the puck. Intercepts the Wings' plans. Redmond battling Roberts. There's McKenzie intercepts that. Fights off a check. Has McKinnon, centerman with him. McKenzie, Orkish, McKinnon. 20 seconds to work. Here's McKenzie down low. Boutiette all over him. Takes McKenzie down. Right in front of the referee, no call. Wings battle hard here. It's turned by McKinnon, and that's just laid out to Perry, who was just playing it a little conservative the last 10 seconds. Boutiette will come in, and he'll rip it off Perry, and that will do it for the first period. McKinnon, Orkish, McKenzie, Guthrow, and Douchman will start the second. against O'Donnell. Doyle and Daphne. Bushman rims it to Guttrell, who had Orkish. Hard on the puck there is Maurice. Good play to Doyle. He'll turn it up ice. McKinnon angles his man off. Bushman back to Guttrell. Nobody there. Guttrell fires it off the boards, but Nelson steps up. Bushman behind Williams. McKenzie can't get that puck up. O'Donnell beats him. Now McKenzie takes a hook. And a swipe at Doyle, loses his stick. Back in behind Williams. Here comes McKinnon to help. Dig it out. That's 2-on-2. McKenzie down low here now. In the feet of McKenzie. Forechecking of Cole Harbour wings. Wreaking havoc here now. Guthrow turns the other way. Takes a stick from one of the wing players. McKenzie can't clear it. Bushman. Weak pass up to Orkish. Wings all over the Islanders, and a tricky play in on Williams as the Islanders are sitting back on their heels. Islanders happy to get that shift over with. 13:35 to go. Second period, they're down by 1. Reginato gets beat cleanly by wing centerman. They fire it in behind Williams. Sardi, first year player, steps up. He'll win that down LeBlanc in there. Just out of the reach of Grant. Levi on the forecheck. Sardi turns. Gets away from Levi. Wings try their luck in the breakout. Out to center they come. It's 14. Luke Cody gets rubbed off by Spencer Long of the Islanders. Good play by Long, and back comes Reginato. Has Levi with him as LeBlanc goes to the bench. It gives it over to Levi. Hard shot that smokes over the goaltender's head. Misses the net. Good try for the Islanders. Now the Wings will try to get by Vickers. That was Zachary White. Hiking knocks it down. Turns, blows the tire, but will get the puck to safety. Aikett turns at the red line. He'll feather it down there on Williams. Williams stops it for Long. Spencer Long looks up ice, has McKinnon with him. Long will just flick it back to the feet of Boutiette. Boutiette backhand, but up steps Vickers on the pinch. There goes the Wings again. That's centered. No one there. Brady McKinnon takes a bump from Marks. Wings player in the corner. Long all over him. Here's a shot. There's a one-timer. Great work by O'Neill and Marks. Vickers haul down. Referee's arm goes up. And the Wings will sit for 2 on a tripping call deep in the Islanders' zone.
Nice aggressive shift there by Long, battling on the boards. Not afraid to use his body.
Ethan Redmond gets the call for tripping at 11:40 of the second. Islanders down by 1. McKinnon gets tossed out. And Reginato will come in and do the honors. Reginato wins it. Good play. Now the Islanders looking to set something up. Down low to Reginato. He comes out front, sliding over his Waugh. Makes short work of that as he takes that in the chest. Wings will clear it. Williams out to stop it for Guthrow. That goes under his stick. There's O'Donnell, hard on the forecheck. It's been a theme this game for the Wings. Don't give the Islanders any space. Now, Orkish. What a move by Orkish off the backhand. Tried to fire that one at the net. Guthrow will cross the middle now. Over to Levi. O'Donnell watching Guthrow at the point. Back down to Nelson. Now to Levi. Now to Guthrow. Guthrow shoots. Fires. He scores! The equalizer.
County power play working again. Guthrow at the point. Has space. Takes a shot from distance, but finds the hole. Getting the Islanders back even now. Take back some of this momentum.
Good traffic in front of Hunter Waugh from the Islanders on the power play. And we're back to 5-on-5 action here. Stepping up is Grant. We'll fire that behind Williams. There's the wing shirts. Forechecking again. It's Doyle. Islanders trying to get the puck out here. Wings still have it. That's down to Doyle. That's O'Donnell to Doyle to Daphne. Back to the point. Grant will rip one. That's deflected off the blocker of Williams and up into the netting. And we will have a whistle to the right of Williams. 10-11 left in the second. Full Harbour trying to get lots of pucks to the net from the points as possible. 10 minutes even to go here in the second. Away comes Sardi. Gets by Douchman, but they both collide and run into the official. Sardi, good battle against Douchman. He wins it. Had Ferreira out front. Stepping up now is Grant. Good play by Eiking to see that. Now there's a 2-on-1. Here's McLeod, McKinnon, 2-on-1. Sardi back. Here's McLeod. Shot. Oh, and a blocker saved by Hunter Waugh. Off the odd man rush. And back come the Wings. Wings player fans on it. Close play by the Islanders. 5-on-5 action. Cody now leaves it for Ferreira. Ferreira back to Hunter Grant. Hunter Grant. That's Roberts who just steps up a little early, Ev, and hits his man from behind. He'll sit two. The Wings will go to the power play here. 8:54 to go in the second. Marks, Redmond, O'Neill, McKenzie, and Orkish are the forwards for the Islanders. McKenzie wins it. Good draw. Guthrow gets his puck knocked down by Boutiet, who rips it on net. But Williams is all over that one. Good play by McKenzie to win the draw back to Guthrow. And Boutiet anticipated Guthrow's clearing and picked that one out of the air. Puck is dropped. McKenzie gets tangled up in the feet. There's Boutiet again. Here's Marks all alone in front. That doesn't get through. Orkish will snap it down the ice. 25 seconds gone in the power play. McKenzie watching down low in front of Waugh. Boutiet back and forth. McKenzie chases behind the net. There's Orkish to support. Now comes Marks. Trickles into the Islander zone. Guthrow there first. Head up. That puck doesn't get out. White steps up. Number 11, White. That's Perry now. Good heads-up play to Perry. Saw McKenzie, who was open at the line. And that'll do it for the first minute. McKenzie watching Big Boutiette once again. Flipped in to the left of Williams. Perry there, chops at it. That'll go the length of the ice. McKenzie goes for a change. Islanders almost caught for too many men.
Oh, vicious takedown on Orkish. No call.
Referees letting the players play here. 15 seconds to go here in the minor to Roberts. O'Donnell all over that one, number 7. O'Donnell back to Maurice. Steps to the center. That's just deflected. Hit wide. Perry takes his man down. Penalty is eliminated. It's chipped up to Roberts, who's out of the box. Roberts all alone. Shot on net. Goalie steers out of side. Maurice rubs out him. And to help out is McKinnon. Nate McKinnon. Puck skirts back to Spencer Long. Shoots an errant one wide. Vickers steps up. Now Daphne. That's picked away by McLeod. Over to Doyle. Doyle looking for his captain, O'Donnell, who's frustrated, will go to the bench. 6:15 left. Vickers put it in the skates of Long. Now the Islanders have to regroup. McLeod gives a gift over to Maurice, which squirts out front. Sardi trying to keep the puck in for his team. Cody battling Long back down there in the corner. McKinnon overskates it, then falls. Here's Grant stepping up. Aikett dropping back for Grant. Now McKinnon down low. 5:40 to go in the second. Islanders finally clear it. The pressure from the wings is heating up. There's Grant graciously moving through center. Grant looking to have a shot. Steered away by the blocker of Williams. Islanders give it right back to Grant. That's his best shift of the game. Here's a scramble out front. Williams down on that one. And he will settle it for a whistle here. Cole Harbour's big defenseman certainly impacting this game so far, Ev.
Yeah, those big bodies, especially where the refs haven't been calling much, letting them play, it's to their advantage.
Also taken down, now it's Reginato. Out to Levi, which is back to Reginato. Levi picks Mark. Over to Levi, look at this, LeBlanc cruising through the slot. Nice play by the Islanders. Dandy play there by LeBlanc. Gets it back to Levi. Levi leaves it for LeBlanc, who steps up and supports him. Back to LeBlanc out front. Now Reginato. Not much room. He's taken down by 19. The assistant captain for the Wings, LeBlanc, will fire it opposite side. Reginato just about picked off that centering puck. Levi turns, he may get there first. Gets a stick on it, but so does the Wings player. Goes all the way back to Guthrow. He'll scoop it up, lay it up for Levi. Reginato drags the leg, onside play. Levi down, shot, hit the left skate of Boutiette. Now it's Redmond the other way. Wings have 3 on the way back. Wings are just offside. Players collide. That's Guthrow. He has Boutiette, who skates back and now is able to turn. Guthrow in there. Boutiette keeps him afar. Couple more tugs on Guthrow, and the referee does get the third one. And he'll sit for 2.
Well, they had to call something at this point, Scott. There's been penalties all over the ice. Not getting called. Islanders getting beat up finally. Back in the PK. PP, I should say.
That's
Oh,
12
on the PK today.
of 12 of Maurice. Jacob Maurice. Strong game here for the Wings. There's a scramble off the draw. Islanders dig it out though. It's Guthrow at the point. Setting things up down low to McKenzie. He has a look. Grant drops McKinnon in front. Guthrow, shot, down, rebound, oh! A dangle from Reggie Reginato. Islanders go up by 1 on the power play.
Guthrow puts it on net from the point. Goalie makes the stop, but he can't control the rebound. Reggie picks it up, says, no, thank you very much, backhander into the net. Islanders with the lead.
Good shift from Guthrow there. Islanders captain to draw the penalty. And the Islanders make the Wings pay on the scoreboard. McKenzie going after Boutiette. Boutiette can't get the puck deep behind Roberts. Roberts turns. Now it's up to Orkish. As McKenzie busting through the center. Trying to stay away from the stick of Boutiette. That's Orkish. McKenzie down low. Perry. On the line there, that gets away from Perry. Now Carter Doyle in on the breakaway. Vickers falls and he scores! He beats Williams on the glove side high. And the Wings equalize this one.
Coming in, he gets by both defenders. Trying to catch up with the no avail. Goalie out to challenge. We're up over his shoulder. Just like that, we got a tie game.
.250 to go here in the third. That's Carter Doyle. He'll fire it behind Williams. Daphne in there to battle Vickers. A little too far for McLeod, but he gets the puck. Has McKinnon with him. It's Sardi back. Here's McLeod. Over to McKinnon. Oh, a big save by the right pad of Waugh on the 2-on-1. Viking fires it back in the corner. Chases it. Can't get it. Bodies collide. McKinnon keeps it in on the line. Just barely. Vickers tries to knock it down. Over to Long. Rolling puck. Long up to McLeod at the line. Onside. He'll rip that towards Hunter Waugh. And he'll snag that out of the air. 2:06 to go here. U13AAA action, of course, brought to you live on CBSN, Islanders Preferred Network. .37 of the Islanders. Reginato, one of the goal scorers, gets beat by Aiken. The Wings come out. Maurice, backhand slap up to Aiken. Good pinch by Guthrow to poke that one above the blue line. Under Douchman there to reverse down to Guthrow. Gets out over the Islander line. Maurice to pick it up. That's picked away by Levi. Good hand-eye coordination there. Our number 7, Levi. Douchman behind Williams. Back to Douchman. Islanders trying to break out here, but Wings all over the Islanders. Luke Cody now on the forecheck card. That's centering puck out front of Williams. That just scoots by. Another pinch by the wing defenseman. And right now it's number 12 of Maurice. Jacob Maurice. Hammers Douchman. And he gets a shot on Williams, who stones him. Under a minute left here, 3-3 game.
Now those big Wings defensemen, not afraid to go into the offensive zone, take chances.
Wings looking to press hard here in the last minute of the second. Loose puck, everybody watching. Wings pick it up first. Good hustle by Redmond, beats his County Islander opponent. Now McKenzie whacks at that. McKinnon will safely play it out of play and into the Wings bench. Islanders looking to hold on right now. The Wings would like to add to their goal total at the intermission. Roberts now. Sustained forecheck. There's Boutiette stepping up. Boutiette getting worked over by Nate McKinnon, Islanders centerman. 25 seconds left to go. Redmond's behind the net. Turns away from... That's Perry. McKenzie picks it up now. McKenzie gives it away to the wing player, but now bodies fall. Out comes Nate McKinnon. 5 seconds. Crowd yelling to shoot. And he'll throw one on net, which is wide. And we are still in a 3-3 tie here. That'll give the kids something to chuckle about. Here we go. Third period just about to get underway. 3-3 tie. Back to Big Grant. He turns and fires it up to Sardi. Missile pass up to Marks. We'll backhand that in. Down behind Williams. Douchman there first. Good play on the boards. Marks to use his body. Likewise for McKinnon of the Islanders. Guthrow will turn. Navigating the water on the ice here now. Wings tightening up the forecheck, but now it's Guthrow. Max Guthrow makes a turn on Grant. Can't squeeze by the big body of Grant. McKenzie, good position there. McKenzie over the line, waiting for help. McKenzie has nothing. He'll fire it back down to McKinnon. Leaves it for Perry. Nice heads-up play by McKinnon. McKenzie in there first. Takes a bump from Maurice, and he's planted and falls down. With a 100-pound difference there. There's Perry back. Stretch pass. That's just deflected. Linesman wave off the icing. Here's Boutiette with some speed up through center. Back against Perry. Perry keeps him wide. Tries to go low. That's Williams to save. And the rebound. And they score! Declan O'Donnell picks up the garbage in front of Williams.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Williams makes the first save, gives up the rebound, gets in the player's feet, and number 7 there able to find it, tuck it in.
That play started from the rush of Emmett Boutiette. He was on the move through the neutral zone. And we're sitting at 4-3, Cole Harbour. 13 minutes to go in the third. Goffney settles that one, has a man wide. Hits Levi's skates. Good recovery by Levi. They throw that down on Hunter Waugh. There's LeBlanc creeping in there, picks off the breakout pass. LeBlanc still with it. Has Levi down there for support. O'Donnell pinning him against the boards. In goes Levi. Boutiette will scoop it up, and he'll go up on the rush with the forwards. Now he turns. Doyle plays it to himself. Donnell up there. Declan O'Donnell at the top of the circle. Shot. That's into the feet of Perry. Shot again. That's kicked out by Williams. And back come the Islanders. Evander Levi moving through center. Has the back checker O'Donnell all over him. Good play by Levi. Levi takes a shot at number 12, Grant. And he will be penalized. at 12:10 here of the third period. Islanders down by 1.
Little altercation behind the play, I think. We didn't catch that on the camera, but Levi didn't like something and responded accordingly.
Orcus shorthanded now, wins it cleanly back to Long, who's digging in the corner. Puck knocked down by a high stick as Nelson touches it. I'm just outside the line here. Orkish wins it, now leaves it for Nelson. McLeod couldn't get a handle on it. Ferreira. That Maurice stops Perry's rim. Now they do set up. Here's the wings. Setting up. Traffic in front of Williams, but Williams able to see that one. And no trouble at all for goaltender Jacob Williams. Wings get their first shot on the power play. 28 seconds in. There's the face-off. Clean win. Grant turns. Backhand. Down to... Oh, look at this. Oh, Williams slides over. Aiken had nowhere to go. Ferreira controls. Down low. On the sideboards now. Give and go. Cody. There's back to Grant. That's through the middle. That's McKenzie. Good pick by Guthrow. Islanders do clear it. Minute gone. In the minor to Levi. McKenzie putting some pressure on the wings. Turns now to the other side. It's Grant up to Aikett. Aikett has missed it. Now it's given back to Aikett. And a close play at the line and whistled down. Wings will regroup here, some fresh legs, and get their other power play unit out. Marks will battle McKenzie. McKenzie wins it cleanly back to Perry, who passes it to Guthrow. Boutiette knocked that one down. McKenzie chops at Boutiette. There's Redmond. That just goes off his stick. Tried to corral that rolling puck. Boutiette down behind Williams. Boutiette, a difference maker today in the game. Here's Boutiette, hard shot again. Williams, no trouble with that one at all. As Boutiette ripped it. Williams there. Wings have to be wary now of Levi coming out of the box. 10 seconds to go in his penalty. Islanders would love to spring him. And up goes Guthrow. Guthrow has LeBlanc. Guthrow moving on the left side. Stick all over him. Back to 5-on-5. Guthrow lays it down there. LeBlanc battling Boutiette. In comes Levi to help. There's Reginato. Levi chopped it to LeBlanc. Boutiette turns, uses the big body. Now quick pass up the wall. As the wings break out, it's Marks the center. Has Redmond crossing the line. Levi swipes at him. Marks just about got through Perry. Wings keep it in on the line. They dump it down behind Williams. 9:30 to go here in the third. Cole Harbour up by 1. Touch pass. That doesn't get out. O'Donnell hard on the forecheck again for the Wings. O'Donnell eludes. It's back to Nelson. Back to O'Donnell. There's Vickers. keeps him from afar, but puck possession right now, it's owned by the Wings. Daphne back to his counterpart. Now it's a blast by Nelson. Kicked away by the right pad of Williams. Doyle fires it behind Jacob Williams. In battling is Daphne. And Emmy Perry realizes that this isn't going good, so he shoots it down the ice. And his team goes for a change. That's LeBlanc pursuing Nelson. Daphne misses it. Him and Eiking collide. Doyle in over the line, and he'll touch that one for an offside.
County really struggling to transition out of their zone, Scott. Wings all over them, sticks everywhere, and not able to get any ice, and get moving, and get into the offensive zone.
Wings taking away all the Islanders' space here today, Ev. Long, hard pass to Vickers, who will dangle and get it up to McLeod. McLeod tried to go through traffic there. That can't get through Big Grant. Long back there. He's pressed by Ferreira. Hard play by Long, but now Ferreira outmuscles him. Causes a turnover, but no danger there. Out comes Vickers. He'll float a high one up. Vickers watches it go to the corner. Now, Wings trying to break out. First pass out to Aikett. Has a man in motion. That doesn't get to him, but up steps the defense of the Cole Harbour Wings. That's 20. Big Grant again. Back to Ferreira. Nobody there. Ferreira fans on it. Islanders overskated. That goes by Williams. Long flips a weak one. He fanned on that. Islanders can't get anything going. Brady McKinnon fires the puck down behind Waugh. Lone player for the Islanders. That's McLeod. On the breakout is the Wings. Douchman turns. Nobody there. Douchman back to Guthrow. Islanders. Nobody open. Over to McKenzie. He's nowhere near anything. He battles Boutiette. Takes down Boutiette. Now bear hug by Boutiette. That's the two players. There's McKenzie going after Boutiette. And he's fired down to the ice. Referee's arm goes up. And Boutiette had enough of McKenzie. He fired him to the ice, but he'll have 2 minutes to think about it.
McKenzie, just like his father before him, brings a physical aspect to this game. Can antagonize other players, make them make mistakes and penalties against it. Islanders, golden chance now, trying to get up on the power play here, or at least tie it.
Draw won by the Wings. Levi just can't keep that one in. Guthrow will be the first there to take it. Doyle with some speed now. Guthrow up to Orkish. There's O'Donnell, the penalty killer. Good play by the Wings to reset. They'll get it back out to Orkish, who will carry it in and try to set things up. There's Guthrow. Battling hard in there. There's Nelson rubbing out Guthrow, who still has the puck. Guthrow down low to McKinnon. Oh, it's crossed over to Orkish. He can't find the twine. Game heating up here now. McKinnon tags up. Reginato will get it just out of the reach of Nelson. He's in there to wreak havoc on him. In comes McKinnon to help. That's number 10 McKinnon. Shovels it back to Levi. Levi with a lethal shot. Oh, that takes number 15, Redmond, I believe. That caught him right in the collarbone as he goes to the bench. 50 seconds left into the penalty to Boutiette. Up steps Grant. He shoots a laser in. McKenzie checks behind his shoulder. Aikett was pressing him. 5:20 left in the game. McKenzie coming up the right side. Can't get past Daphne. The Wings. Oh, look at this, McLeod, beautiful, and hauled down by Grant on a nice Inside, outside, rush from Avery and McLeod.
See if we can see that again. Scott McLeod coming in. 20 gets the stick on McLeod. McLeod goes hard in the board, but he's tough as nails, so he'll be okay.
Islanders will have 18 seconds here to work on a 5-on-3 to climb back in this game and tie it up. Referee signals to the right of Hunter Waugh. Hard face-off scramble play, but Wings do battle it. Now with extra ice out there, Islanders now playing with the puck. Time going off the clock. Aggressive 5-on-3 kill for the Wings. Guthrow trying to make something happen. Here's the one-timer. Now Levi shoots it, and who is there but Hunter Waugh?
Islanders at the top of the zone. Their Wings had 2 guys high, so that means only one was deep. The Islanders couldn't get the puck down low to look for a one-time or a man in front.
1:39 left in the minor. To number 20, Grant of the Wings. Levi tried to find Guthrow. Back come the Wings. It's Maurice. He boxes him out. Has Cody down front. Now it's offside.
Good call by the official on that one, Scott.
Wings bench not happy, but it was the right call. Islanders are able to take a couple deep breaths now. (4-3) Cole Harbour leading County Islanders. Guthrow is pressured by Cody. Aaron passed way too far for Hunter Orkish. Guthrow over to Levi. Now back to Guthrow, has pressure. Guthrow dances between 2 Wings. 4 of them come over the line. Guthrow down low. Guthrow centers it. That's just picked away by the defense of the Wings. Reginato back to Levi. Down low to Reginato. Has to think quick because Wings are on them right now. Reginato leaves it for Levi. 45 seconds left in the penalty. Levi gets out-muscled by the Wing player who's knocked down. Now McKinnon. Not much room out there. McKinnon back to Guthrow. McKinnon still has it. Down low, just over the stick of Levi. Now Boutiette will rim a hard one, and that'll travel the length of the ice here. 15 seconds left to go in the minor. Redmond in hot pursuit of Guthrow. Hard forecheck on the penalty kill. Dangerous play, that's McLeod out front of Williams. Penalty, here comes McLeod. Desperation play by the Wing player, and he will shoot that the length of the ice. Go back in front of Waugh here. Good aggressive kill by Cole Harbour Wings. They had 18 seconds. Short-handed 5-on-3.
Yeah, they've continued their aggression all game since the beginning of the first.
Wings taking all the space there. No space for the Islanders. 2:51 left. Roberts will crank one towards the net. That's a floater. That just goes by wide. Maurice, he'll rip it down the ice. Linesman's arm goes up. And we'll go back down again to the right of Waugh. Puck possession off the face-off, ever so critical for both of these teams. Viking looking to win the draw here for the Islanders against Marks. Puck is dropped. Viking does win it. Back to Perry. They'll fire it behind Waugh. Nelson falls. Here comes 2 Islanders. Puck doesn't get out to Eiking. Daphne shoulder checks. It's Eiking hard on the back check. Leaves it for Marks. Ends up with it now. Eiking still hard in the back check. Perry back there. Good play by Perry. He'll start the breakout. It's McKinnon to Eiking. Has Adrian McLeod, far side. Hustling in after it is Redmond. Off the skates of the County player. Tricky play. Now McKenzie ends up with it. Here's McKenzie. Down low, McKenzie. Down low, cross over to McLeod. Oh, McLeod fans on that. And he's rubbed into the boards, looking for a penalty from number 12, Maurice. Regardless, dangerous pass by Vickers. That was just in the skates of Long. McKenzie picked off. And that is called for offside at the line.
Borderline play by the Wings here, Scott. In U15, there would be a powerhouse team, but U13, all this contact, you get a different referee crew perhaps, you get more penalties, a different score on the scoreboard, but in this game, they're dominating.
They're still only showing a 1-goal game here. Islanders looking to make their next shot official. Oh, it's in the skates of Vickers. McKenzie knocks that down. Just a little too far for him. There goes McKinnon. McKenzie left behind in the play. Now McKenzie blows by O'Donnell, and O'Donnell will take a shot. Just about ices it for the Wings. Islanders kind of got tangled up there. They do have 6 on right now. Down to Orkish. Orkish shoots wide. Guthrow trying to step up into the skates. Guthrow knocked down by Orkish. First man there is number 20, Grant. Wings trying to get it out. Islanders have to tag up. McKenzie loses it again. Now Vickers has it. Trying to settle it. 24 seconds left. It's up to McKenzie. Can't get by the Wing player. And that will be sent the length of the ice. And the referee will overturn the icing call. We'll go back to the middle dot. 14.6 seconds remain here. This regular season game. Being played on member 2 ice. Islanders down by 1. Goalie pulled. Draw at the center line here. It's knocked down. One last chance. 6 seconds. It's Orkish in. Shot. Oh, Orkish had the goalie going the other way. And he just missed the net. And the Wings will hang on and defeat the Islanders in a redemption game. Close game here. 1 goal again, same score.
Same score, Scott. Flipped the other way, unfortunately, for the Islanders. Very aggressive game by the Wings, and the referees allowed them to play it and work to their advantage. I think if you saw that 2 weeks ago in the Cape Cup, might have saw a little more penalties called, and maybe the score would have been a little different. But definitely, though, very skilled team, lots of skaters, and just overwhelmed the Islanders. Couldn't really get a whole lot going in this game.
The forecheck of the Wings just too much tonight. Got a few big saves from their goaltender, Waugh. Likewise from Williams as well. But the Islanders just didn't have it tonight.